we made the decision probably 4 years ago to stop buying dump trucks and start buying box trucks. And one might say, why in the world? Why would you make your life more difficult by going and having to manually load and unload box trucks when you have a dump truck available? It's a great question. And one, I wouldn't say that we completely moved away from dump trucks. We still have dump trucks in our fleet, but as we started to add more trucks to it, we went the box truck route. And here's why. 90% of our jobs are household item type jobs, meaning dressers, mattresses, box springs, fridges, things, bulky items. Rarely are we doing construction, debris, and demo, things that, require you to hand shovel something in the back of a truck, skid steer, whatever the case may be, and thus taking that to a landfill, disposal center, transfer station, donation center, what have you. Makes it really difficult, obviously, to unload that, loose debris, if you will, by hand. That would be a nightmare. But 90% of our jobs are not that. And when we do have jobs that are those types of items, we do take our dump trucks to them for the reasons mentioned. But box trucks hold, if you purchase properly, they hold usually 2 to 3x the volume of a dump truck. So if your dump truck is out on the road and can successfully, in theory, get 3 to 4 dump truck loads done a day, which is a lot, you're going to the landfill at the end of each trip. In a box truck that holds 2 to 3x, you're going to the landfill half the time at most. And you're getting way more money and revenue generated on that truck because you can go and do 2 to 3 loads of that a day versus what the dump truck can do. So if you purchase properly, if you get box trucks with lift gates, we would never buy a box truck without one. Box trucks with lift gates, and you get the right size. If you go and ask your guys, if they're anything like ours, when we asked them prior to purchasing these box trucks years ago, they actually would prefer to have the box truck because outside of the fact that you can, as a company, generate more revenue with box trucks and minimize how many times you have to go to the landfill. Your guys don't actually like going to the landfill in general, regardless of the truck that they're in. So if they can minimize how many times they actually have to drive through there, transact, deal with those people, deal with those centers, just go out of their way to have to go dump instead of going and go to a paying job where they might get a tip from a customer, they prefer that 9 times out of 10. So that's why many years ago we chose to go with box trucks over dump trucks.